Hey guys, welcome to Clockwork Noodles for another reading of my blog. This is the one. This is the one where we start the Japan segment. I'm actually in Japan on this blog, but I read through it. It's exciting. I can't wait to read it. I hope you guys are doing okay. I am still excited about South Korea and all the things that I might go back and eat. I am hoping that during Obon, maybe I can go back. But I'm very excited to go back at some point. But we're here today to talk about my first ever Japan blog, the one that was written in Japan, my first experiences of Japan. So let us begin. Lettuce, isn't it? Lettuce. Okay, this is the 5th of August. The saga begins. Temperature 34 degrees. Location Shinjuku, Tokyo. Food consumed Ichiran ramen and a Lawson trip. The whirlwind has touched down. I have arrived in Tokyo and I am in complete awe. I can hardly believe I am here in person. My first introduction to Tokyo was at 8 p.m. The adrenaline kicked in, but the lights of the city greeted me. I honestly wasn't sure what to expect. Having seen it online in posts and secondhand accounts, I was ready to be underwhelmed, or at least grateful to be flying out in a few days. Yet Tokyo was and has got a beautiful charm that is rare for a capital city. I have gone on record to say I dislike capital cities entirely. However, I was happy to see multiple green spaces and wide streets, unlike London, which always kind of feels cramped. My first outing into Tokyo, the Tokyo heat, was a small journey to the Konbini. However, it was very enjoyable. The cicadas were loud, and I have been warned that they will be quite loud and annoying. I will actually chip in as well. I like cicadas. I miss them. They die off quite quickly, and it's been quiet. There's something weird about walking home at night where there's no cicadas, and I like them. I know people get irritated, and I've seen a few people like Jets complaining about them. I like them. I think they are a great backscape, and honestly, at night, it can be quite ambient. The city was buzzing, the lights are shimmering as far as the eye can see. Staying in Shinjuku, I was within walking distance to several places I'd longed to visit. My first stop was Lawson, where I purchased a drink and a late dinner. I have been overwhelmed by how friendly everyone is. From the Konbini clerks to the Uniqlo gentleman who helped me at checkout and set the machine to English. Everyone has been very accommodating, the famous hospitality shining through. Being slightly jet-lagged and overwhelmed, I left my bag in the dining hall and I went back very quickly. A very friendly hotel worker happily helped me look, and he was very happy when I noted that my bag was still where I left it. True Japan there, people won't touch it unless it is a policeman moving it. A welcome experience from someone who is currently trying to process everything that is going on in life. My first bucket list tick goes to Ichiran. Many years ago, I watched a video by Mike Chen, who visited Ichiran and had an amazing experience. He later revisited and filmed behind the scenes of how they run, and I was in awe. Not only was the food good, but the way it ran was perfect for a slightly jet-lagged Becca, who didn't want to deal with a language barrier. You can pay on the machines, which can be set to English, and select your meal. Once you are seated in a cute little booth, the server will whisk away your ticket and the curtain will drop. I want to chip in about something that I need to do a video on, and it's the new money. These machines do not take the new money, and you're going to run into it. I have run into it. It's got me awkward before where I've had the money. I've had new notes. The server will outright go, no, I don't want it. And you have to rely on someone else who's got, hopefully, an old note. And it's been awkward. I rely on taking medication, and it's got to the point where I couldn't take meds without having to bug another ALT in my building, in my complex, because I just didn't have old money for the machine that's outside my house for a drink. So you will need to be warned that you might want to be breaking notes and getting down to change very quickly. Just have change on you, because Japan, as much as it has transformed and gone into the new notes, because we had the emperor change and it's been a while, there are notes and machines out there which just don't take it, and you can be in a big city and that will be the case. So make sure you have old notes on you. Sometime later, the curtain will rise to reveal an amazing bowl of ramen. The great thing about this is you can customize everything from the richness of the broth to the amount of garlic. You can even build your ramen just the way you like it. Being someone who has an unhealthy obsession with garlic, I always choose the highest option for garlic. The food was amazing, the broth was mind-blowing, and I finished it off very quickly. So far, I haven't experienced very much, but I am pleasantly surprised in Tokyo. Not knowing much Japanese hasn't been an issue. The heat is certainly a challenge that I will be working on, but my story has started. I will be flying to my prefecture in 2 days, leaving the vastness of Tokyo behind. I am nervous about what awaits me, but very excited to see what rural Japan has to offer. Okay, so I will say I'm going to have to go off script again for the next few because stuff happened and I don't think there is another one now till I hit Saga, so I need to fill in some blanks. But honestly, the first a few days, let's talk about the pre-jet orientation when you are in Tokyo. You are put into a room that you share. It was normally 3 people. I was put with the 2 girls that I knew from the late placement group, which honestly was a shock because we were like, oh, it's us. We know each other already. We don't actually have to do the whole awkward thing where you're like, hi, I'm from here. Who are you? Where are you going? We already knew each other. So it was really chill. We went out to the convenience together. It was really fun. And the orientation was really fun. You are put into groups, things. It's a lot. I don't remember much. And people will say you will not remember much. You are jet lagged. You suddenly go straight into work. You have to get up early. You have to go to bed at some point. And there's like lots of meet and greets, things to do. And I didn't have much time. To be honest, I had a list of things I wanted to do. I just didn't get to do much. Beyond the Konbini and the Lawsons and Ichiran, didn't really do anything. And I regret it, but there will be plenty of time to go back to Tokyo. Recently, on my unexpected date tour, I stopped through Tokyo for 2 hours because of a Hokkaido trip, which went wrong because of the snow. I did a few things. I did the Shibuya crossing finally. I've done Outback over there. I plan to go back, obviously, but it's not high on my list when it's a capital city where I could even do a layover there. So Tokyo is great, but I've got other things that I want to do. But the orientation is fantastic. I enjoyed it, even if I can't remember very much. It allows you to suddenly start eating the food. You get to meet the people around you. You get to hear stories about people who have done the thing you're about to do. People will give you advice, tell you how to deal with things, tell you the law, tell you what not to do. There's a lot, and it's important to take on a lot of this information as much as you can. Take notes. Even if you are jet lagged, take notes to read back because it's going to be helpful. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys have learnt something, and I can't wait to start breaking down more bits and pieces about this experience with you because we're now in Japan. So everything I'm reading now is from Japan. If you have questions, let me know. Have a great day, guys. Bye bye.